too far away. Yikes. Sorry, this setup is a little different than TikTok and Instagram, so I gotta reset you. Ooh, that was hard. That was a hard landing. Now I'm processing my Storm Chaser candles. They're 100% pure soy wax, so when they cool, the tops are bumpy. So I basically have to go over every single candle with a heat gun so that I can smooth the tops. Storm Chaser smells like a thunderstorm, like thick fog, wet earth, balmy, dark clouds in the sky. It's kind of a masculine scent, but very earthy. I just did my spring candle release. So a lot of those candles are out of stock now because it was a pretty successful launch, and I'm working on restocking all of them. So I have Woodland Meadows next to me over here and Misty Mountain, which is kind of a spin on a Lord of the Rings theme. So all three of these candles, like this is a batch, I have a batch over here, and then I have a batch further down on the table. All three batches are very like green, earthy types of scents, but they're all different in their own ways. So this one's more of a kind of earthy, musky, dark scent, Storm Chaser. And then Woodland Meadows is a bright, fresh green that is like really great for spring, kind of like fresh cut grass. And a little bit of rain, but this is a different rain. This is like dark petrichor rain. This is like, Woodland Meadows is more spring, bright. There's a little bit of mint notes in there, a little bit of, I did much less of a combination of like the wildflower scent that's blended in here, so it's really not too floral, it's more green, but it's kind of like you're just running through a meadow. And then all the way on the end of the table, that is Misty Mountain, and it smells like creek moss. It smells like misty, foggy mountain peaks, but more of like rivery moss on the way up to the mountain. It has a bright herbal top note to it, kind of grapefruit, lavender, and then it has some sage notes to it in the mid. And then it has a lot of like that warm amber at the base and like woodsy notes too. So all three are really fresh, and I think only one is in stock right now. It's just because it takes 2 weeks after I pour them to before they can be burned, because I don't use any additives or anything. Like, they're just pure soy, and pure soy needs 2 weeks to cure because you need to give the oils time to mesh with the wax, and that gives you a better hot throw, which is the scent of the candle while it's burning. So you can burn them before the 2 weeks, but I wait just because I want them to have the best hot throw that you can get out of them. And of course, soy candles have a softer throw than most of the candles that you'll find, say, like Walmart, Target, Bath and Body Works. They're really strong and overpowering, and for me, they always gave me headaches. So that's kind of why I started my business, because I wanted to make my own candles that were natural. And then I just turned it into making candles not just for myself, but for other people's homes. And it's really cool to think about a scent, an idea behind it, a story, because every candle I make, I write a original story that kind of transports you in time to, and have somebody else be able to understand it and capture it when they light it in their home. It's definitely time consuming to do the pure soy wax, just because of all the tops that you have to smooth. When I'm doing this, it's gonna take a few hours, but it's worth it, in my opinion, to not have toxic paraffin wax burning in your home. And most of the candles that are sold at Target that might say natural wax blend, I think more and more of them are becoming more pure candles and natural, but a lot of them, you just have to look at the label. It'll say natural wax blend, and the blend is 80% paraffin wax and 20% soy, or a little bit of coconut wax. And then they'll say with essential oils, but it might be cheap fragrance oils that are blended with essential oils, but maybe they have phthalates in them. And you definitely want to look out for that if you are someone that's concerned about burning clean candles in your home. That is, obviously, if you don't care, you don't care. That's your thing. Respect. But I like the natural ones. Just, they burn longer. You get more out of the candle compared to paraffin wax candles. So you get more for your money. They burn cleaner with less soot. They burn more evenly as long as you keep the wick trimmed. Why does this smell like Woodland Meadows and not Storm Chaser? Did I mix them up? No, it is. It's just because I'm next to it. Or it's on this napkin. This is my first time going live on YouTube. I don't know, if there's no comments, or I have to press a button to see the comments. Can someone comment test for me? Because I don't know if I have to click that little comment bubble at the bottom to see comments, or do they automatically pop up on the screen? I may have to click it out. Let me just click the comment button. I don't want to be ignoring anyone over the time. See if anyone said anything. I don't want to ignore your questions. Do I have to click this? Oh no, no. I don't. I think it should just pop up. Ooh. Feel free to ask any questions if you have them. I've been making candles since 2020. Launched my first candle in fall 2020. Autumn Leaves. And if you're one of my subscribers, I am releasing a new video soon. 2 new videos soon, actually. I have 2 that are unlisted, waiting for approval. And then once they're approved and I'm paid for them, I'll be releasing some new videos soon. I know I haven't posted in probably 6 months, so this is why I haven't posted in 6 months, because this is my main job right now. It's my dream. I don't know if you guys want to see candle making content on this channel. I've thought about it. I would love to share it. More like vlogs, my daily life as a small business owner. But I don't know if you guys are interested in seeing that compared to just haul videos. Because I know this channel is mostly fashion. I have a Realisega 16 ways to tie a bikini coming up soon. And then I have a Shein spring haul coming soon too. These are my Storm Chaser candles. I'm working on a restock because it's a bestseller. It pretty much just always goes right out of stock once I restock, and I'm only able to pour small batches right now because I am super small, like a super small business with a small candle studio. I am lucky enough to have been able to purchase a Digi-Boiler melter, which is a really big, it's a really big melter that's made for brewing beer typically, pretty sure. But I can put a lot of wax in there, but I do have a lot of different scents, so I have to basically make as big of a batch as I can of each scent all at the same time. So like yesterday, I did a batch of 15 Victorian Castle, which is Earl Grey tea scented candles. I did a batch of 15 Secret Garden candles, which is kind of like a fantasy scent. It's like a little bit musky, citrusy, floral, but not grandma floral, more of a green floral. It has some orange and lemon notes in it. It smells like fairies, pretty much. And then I did another batch of Misty Mountain, which is Lord of the Rings inspired. So they're all laid out downstairs on the bar top that I work on. I use my basement, which has a 70s like bar in it, and I use that to make candles on. But since I do have so many scents, I just make I made like, you know, a couple scents at a time. So the batch for each scent is not huge. And then when I release it, there's only a limited amount. And these will be up in about a week and a half, probably. There are still some available on my site from the spring launch. I have the Homestead, which is like a white tea and line-dried linen scented candle, which I wanted to do a take on like the fresh linen laundry smell, but I didn't want it to be too soapy, detergent-y. I wanted it to be more like you're in the country and you have, you know, your clothes drying on the line. It smells really fresh and clean. I think I still have a couple of the greenhouse candles in stock, which is a bestseller. The greenhouse smells like you're stepping into a greenhouse. It has notes of potting soil in it, succulents, and some tropical blooms. So it's really fresh, a little bit like petrichor-y. And then Afternoon Tea, another bestseller, smells like sweet lemon iced cake and black tea, which it's delicious and I'll never get sick of it. I also have a lavender candle called Barefoot Frolic in stock right now. It's like lavender and cedar, so it's like an herbal lavender, which a lot of people like because it's really relaxing. I like lighting it, personally, I like lighting it at night when I'm winding down. It's very calming for my anxiety. let these cool and then see how they look after they cool. See if there's any sinkholes, bumps, anything that needs to be filled out, because if there is a sinkhole in the surface of the wax, it can affect the way that the candle burns. It could drown the wick. So that's another reason why, besides just the appearance and the aesthetic of having a smooth candle top, that's another reason why it's so important for me to melt every top a few times just to make sure it works the way it should. Gotta stop using these, they're leaving fuzzies everywhere. I don't want to move these because I don't want to mess them up. I have to kind of leave them for a minute. But anyways, weather's getting nicer here. I'm gonna be planting some plants soon. Speaking of plants, I need to water that ZZ plant. I don't know if anyone on here gardens, but while these are cooling, I will show you what I made. Ugh. So all my seeds used to be in, like, you know, like the Quaker oatmeal cardboard canister. They used to all just be stuffed in that. But I bought this from Hobby Lobby recently. It's a nice binder with like a wood grain. Oh boy, please don't pour out. And I got like the little 5x7, I think they are, like photo album fillers, and then that's where I put all my seed packets. So they're nice and organized, everything is laid out. You can just flip through it, find what you want really easily. I'm pretty sure Amazon will probably have some kind of setup like this if you do garden and you want to organize your seeds. This is where I've been. I've been working on candles. This is my small business and it's my full-time job right now. It's like my #1 priority. It's my passion, it's my dream. So I haven't made that many YouTube videos, but I do have 2 videos coming up very soon. They're both unlisted right now, so like they're waiting for approval for the brands that I work with before I post them. And they'll be posted in hopefully the next, I just dropped something. Hopefully the next week or so. What was that? But yeah, I think I'm gonna hop off of here. I make natural soy wax candles. They are, a lot of them are themed around nature and storybooks, and each one actually has an original story that I write that goes along with it. And I just released spring scents, and my website is amberanoak.co. So I think it's in most of my descriptions. So if you look at the last video I posted, there should be a link in the description to my website if you're interested in checking out my small business. But this is where I've been, but expect some new videos soon. So thank you guys for watching and supporting.